All right, so we are here with ShinDarkShadow here, who is about to be running Rayman Legends, which I am absolutely excited to see. But we want to learn a little more about not only you, but also about Rayman Legends. First, starting off with what got you into speedrunning? You've been on the speedrun stage for so many games, and I want to know, like, what was the first thing that made you think, speedrunning may be something for me?
Well, that's kind of a funny story because I played Astro's Playroom, which was like a free game for PS4, I think. I played through that on stream, and then I had people on stream that are a fan of Astro, and they were like, "Oh, there's speedrunning stages, like mini levels," and I started doing those. And I was like, "Wait, this is actually kind of fun." So that's how I started off.
Fair. So Astro's Playroom, Rayman Legends, Crash Bandicoot, all are, kind of platforming games as far as like what genre. If you had to pick something as far as another genre to speedrun that wasn't platforming, what do you think it would be?
I think, to be honest, I like roguelikes a lot. Also because of the whole random aspect, which is kind of, well, I mean, I could do randomizers too for that, but or maybe something like RPGs would be fun.
Is there a game of those two that you can think of immediately? Maybe we can see this next time.
Well, I mean, this that I do want to do another playthrough of Final Fantasy X, but I think that would be too long a speedrun to do. But for a shorter one, maybe something like Hades, like on the roguelite side, because I've played a bit of one. I haven't played two yet, but I do have it. So
Very fair. That would be interesting. But yeah, so as far as platforming, I completely get it. Platforming is just it is a vibe. So I completely get that. That's why that's your main speedrun genre.
yeah, it's my
Um,
jam.
but I do want to kind of talk more into just you as a speedrunner. We've obviously seen you. We're gonna see you here in just a second. But we've seen you on different things on Games Done Quick. You're a part of the Black and Flash community, and just every time you show up on a speedrunning stage, it is something where everyone is absolutely captivated by what you are doing. And I just kind of wanted to ask you, what do you think it is that is so captivating about you? Or for those that are just now seeing you for the first time, what would be something that they should stick around to see the run for?
I think that one of the things that I'm good at is like, well, either responding to jokes or cracking jokes while I'm running as well, and like telling little stories of well, could be mishaps or like weird glitches that could have happened during the run because I tend to remember those. And then when I get to the certain part in the run, I would be like, oh yeah, I remember this happening to me, blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm very good at like making a story while I run.
Definitely, if y'all have not seen Shin Run, you absolutely want to stick around for this run. Speaking of the run, I do want to ask. So, as far as it, again, it is a platformer, which can definitely have some tough maneuvers. What can we expect to be like a tough section for this run? What is one thing that we need to watch out for?
Well, definitely in this case, near the end, there is a section where you have like basically mini speed runs where you have to beat a section within 40 seconds to connect all the TNCs you can get in those speed runs. And I think I think you have to do like 10 back to back in multiple worlds. Um, and it's kind of like a time sink as well because if you like at any point make a mistake, you have to do the level over. You're basically losing all the time you've done in that level so far. So I've had it happen that that's where I lose my run. It's also close to the end of the run, which could be kind of terrible if you have a good run up until that point. And also the final two levels are pretty difficult. So yeah, it's definitely the end part of the run that's hard. So.
Okay, well, we will be there. I will be watching. I will make sure. Definitely good luck on that, especially with that being towards the end of a run. That's one thing about speedrunning that a lot of people don't really think about too often until you get into running is that, oh, well, yeah, like you can start a run and everything is going great, and then you get to the end and have to do that 10 times. And it's like, well, there's the run.
Yeah,
But
it's
good luck. Fingers crossed.
thank you. I'm hoping it goes well. Yeah.
Speaking of the game some more, kind of a silly question, since we do love a little bit of silly here. In Rayman, other than Rayman, who would be your favorite character?
That's a toss-up between a few characters because I like Glowbox. In the speedrunning in Rayman speedrunning Rayman Legends, we use Glowbox instead of Rayman as well, because he has like well certain set of moves that is faster basically. I also like Barbara, which is a character in Rayman Legends that you can unlock, which is like a warrior princess, I guess. And the
Okay.
third character that I like is Mosquito from Rayman 1, which starts out as an enemy. It's the first boss you fight in Rayman 1. And you beat him, and then he starts crying, and Rayman consoles him, and Rayman's like, oh, okay, so he wasn't actually evil. And then the next level, you ride on Mosquito through like a whole obstacle course and stuff, and then you basically become friends.
That's valid. The last one I might be a little concerned on. Maybe I feel like they could still be a villain and just have emotions, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what?
Yeah, but the thing that I like about that is the fact that they basically become friends. They give each other a high five and stuff, and then yeah, everything's okay, I guess.
Okay, sure. We love storylines. With that, I do have one final question for you. For some reason, anytime I am speaking with someone in this capacity, it is something where I always have to do this. Usually it's favorite sandwich, but today I want to know, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
I'm from Suriname, which is in the south of America. We have a dish called roti, which is basically kind of like sweetened pancakes with um, potatoes, I think beans and chicken, basically. And that's one of my favorite things to eat. So if I had to choose something, that it would probably be that, or something basic like pizza or pasta. But yeah,
Very fair. But definitely thank you for your answers there. Again, we are about to see you run Rayman Legends, and I am excited to see it. Everyone, make sure that you stick around. We are going to see that very shortly. And Shin, thank you for letting me interview you today.
yeah. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And that was an interview with our next runner, ShinDarkShadow, from whom we are soon going to be seeing a run of Rayman Legends Any Percent. Don't forget also about the incentive we have, where if we can get the donation total to $1,600 by the end of it, we'll get those bonus music levels. But we have reached the end of my time hosting for now. That little Pokemon side game mini vlog was a good time. My name's Stump. I'll be back on the host mic for Super Mario on Sunday, towards the end of that. And looking forward to that. But thanks to No Glitches Allowed for having me on for this. And we are joined by our next host, Mash.
Yo, Slump, thanks sir for having me there. It was an incredible time. Having you on host with us. Thank you for the warm introduction. But yeah, we have Rayman Legends coming up very soon. As you mentioned, we do have that milestone open, so it's a nice sort of long run, but we'll have a good time with our runner, ShinDarkShadow. This game is fairly old from my understanding, but I'm looking forward to watching this run and being able to be on host mic, which is a super rare occasion for myself. So much appreciated. Thank you, Stump, for helping out with No Glitches Allowed. And hello, everybody in chat. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. wherever you are. Thank you for being here with us, supporting Go Rescue. All right. While we're still waiting for setup for the next run, just as a reminder, make sure that you take care of yourself, hydrate, and make sure you take care of your needs and stuff as well. And make sure you check out the schedule and things like that. But in a few moments, we will have the runner ready for Rayman Legends. So in the meantime, just sit tight, relax, go do what you need to do. We'll be right with you with the run very soon.